Your picture ready, so that's all he wanted, was it?
Good, sir. Just one. Just one. Very quick.
Thank you.
Royal Lodge. Okay, and then Windsor Castle. George's Chapel on Monday. One thing that Edward has been very careful about, he's watched his elder brother's marriages and his sister's marriage break up under the public spotlight, and one thing he was determined to do is make sure that didn't happen to him. And that's, you know, why he says he's waited so long. He wanted to make sure that this was the right thing to do.
I personally don't think that Sophie is really suitable. I think she's a delightful girl, I think she's very pretty, and I think she will make all the effort to keep this marriage going. But, I mean, ideally, sons of the Queen of England do not end up marrying people whose father was once a tyre salesman for cars. It's sort of tricky for Sophie because she's learnt a lot about how the royal family works and how protocol, etiquette and all that sort of thing is, but she's not to the manner born on it, and I think there are times when she will struggle.
I think he might suit her. If they walked into my dating agency, I probably wouldn't necessarily put them together to begin with because they're from such different backgrounds. He's a prince, coming from the royal family, and she is a commoner. But they certainly have moulded together, and throughout the 5 years they've been courting, they seem to get on extremely well. And she's taken up horse riding, and she has more of an interest in the arts than she had before. I think this marriage is going to work.
Sophie and I went out for a very brief period of time, both young, enjoyed ourselves, and I think that's the way it should be at that age. I don't think we were ever suited to going out or getting married in any way, and I think that she's gone into an area, into a region that she wants to be in. I think she always had that sort of look towards the sort of, not necessarily royalty, but something in that sort of area, and I think she liked the idea of that lifestyle, and she certainly got it.
I think they've got a pretty good chance of making this work. They've spent 5 years getting to know each other. They're both in their 30s. I think she'll probably have children very quickly because her biological clock is certainly ticking on.
I think after the strains of the other royal marriages, it probably will work. It will have to work. It could well be a very nasty stain on the monarchy if this one doesn't work as well. But I would think that they will have had counselling and they will have had lots of talks with the hierarchy in the palace, etc., to force this one to work almost. Edward's the last of the royal children. It's a great big occasion for everybody, so hopefully it will.
There's less pressure on them as well. I mean, he's the youngest son. There's less focus on him. Charles had a relationship which was going before he ever got involved with Diana. It was a marriage that was made to look right for the public, but I don't think that there was a good foundation. I think here there's probably romance as well as understanding what it means to be together for a long time.